Hello? Oh, there we go. I'm answering you, Blend. My mic is muted again. I need to learn how these things work. Apparently, I don't know. Um, yeah, no follow through day anywhere, Bitcoin or otherwise. I went through IBD yesterday. I gotta say, I'm really happy. So I had to renew my IBD subscription, and there was an option to get the printed IBD, which I've never gotten before. I think I've bought it a few times years and years ago, but just because I'm cheap. I'm a cheap SOB. Anyway, there's an option to get the printed with the digital subscription. It wasn't that much more, so I bought it. And I sat down yesterday with the paper and went through the whole paper. It was lovely. It was great. Get out of the damn screen experience and sit down with something and look at it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I got a ton of names, made a new watch list. I'll try to keep it up. Um, I guess that means I don't know if I'll be able to keep it up, but yeah, we'll see. Our market's going to open here in a little bit. Nasdaq's up about 0.37. Obviously, that looks pretty good. See what our buddy Tesla's doing. Looks like there's some good biotech news. I guess CRISPR. Not sure if it's, yeah, CRSP. There you go. I guess CRISPR's up 11%, 157. So it's having a good day. Another Cas9 base therapy having good trial results. Look at this one, broke through some resistance on Friday and following through today. All right at the close. Yeah, they knew something. Look at that. Bam. Right before the close. So somebody's making some good money this morning. See if they sell it or not. Let's check out this list. Nvidia towards the top. All right. Cool, cool. Is that IBD? Let me go back to the global watch list here. Okay, yeah, CRISPR up towards the top. GBTC with a nice reversal. Soxol. All right, Soxol crossing trend lines. Soxol crossing a trend line there. Not bad. BP Regeneron. There's Roku, EXPI. What's down today? The heck? That's way too much happening. EXEL. We're not looking at that anyway. Get that out of here. We're not looking at the Litecoin ETN either. Sand. E. 5% down. CLR. Biogen. Interesting. Pop and drop. 0.61 for the NASDAQ. Boeing Fang. PNFP. A pretty split market right now with the NASDAQ's up 0.6, which is quite substantial. Got a lot more up than down, though. So that's good. All right, 4% for Soxel. It's going for it. See, the whole market's getting up there. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Buy everything. What's up, Mohammed? Yeah, up 0.66% on the NASDAQ. Pretty good. CRWD, I went through IBE this weekend. I was telling Blood that a little bit ago. And man, that was good. That was really good. Went through the paper. Getting the paper delivered now. Unfortunately, it's weekly. It used to be daily. Um, but still, I got like 50 names off of it. I mean, some we've got, some we don't. But it's really nice. All their lists, they have tech leaders list, ETF leaders, weekly stocks on the move, the IBD 50, the good ones, which there were quite a bit of, and the IPO leaders and the big cap 20, which is a really good list. And CRWD was on like 3 of them. This guy right here. So good accumulation on the right side. Anytime you see something on multiple lists, it's pretty good. So this one has a potential to continue having good days here. Yeah, it was good. Oh, they had one MC. And this guy MC, which is a recent IPO. That's probably all the data on it. So it has a kind of a cup and handle base right there. Now it's in a flat base here. Really big growth in terms of sales and hasn't broken out yet. So that's got a good potential on it right there. I gotta get rid of most of this garbage. I don't even know what it is anymore. Oh, it's the Wyckoff, some Wyckoff stuff. Oh, Greywater stuff. Look at the MC stuff. I'll put up Discord in case anybody wants to jump on. How do I? There we go. Okay. Um, Dividend stock yielding 4%. I think it may be that one. Yeah, MC. Yeah, it's also a dividend stock, so it probably won't break out as fast as most of them, but big, beautiful base right there. So 94 composite rating. Holy company providing strategic and financial advice in the Americas. Like a business strategy company is what I got from it. 127% EPS change last quarter, 174% last 3 quarters average, 755% current quarter. Absolutely bonkers. 72% sales change. Jeez. Great numbers. 25 pre-tax margin. Volume is barely manageable, which is probably a good thing. Accumulation distribution is neutral. 2 quarters of fund ownership increasing. So I thought that was interesting and a good chart pattern to boot. But look at the EPS growth. Triple digits. That's freaking crazy. NVIDIA. It's a workhorse. Yep. Yeah, it looks great. Go NVIDIA. It's like Tesla's curling back up. NASDAQ 0.79, 0.8. NASDAQ pushing it. I like the CRISPR gap up too. UGAS, there's that natural gas play. That thing's up about 30% from when we were talking about it. Soxel's in a great spot too. Beyond Meat looks like it's trying to pop up. See what that leads to. NIO, not bad. Looks like a good market here, except for EDU. Anything? Oh yeah, those ones that were now ones and twos are now twos and threes in terms of percentage. Trade desk. Great day on trade desk. Was that Thursday? Beautiful. TIGR is on a couple of lists, at least one. Thought there was two. No, I guess just one. XPEV not too bad. Yeah, CDNA. Not sure if I'll be able to catch it. QFIN with a nice flag. That's a nice little consolidation on QFIN. It really hasn't been able to stop from 10 at the beginning of the year to 43 right now. So that could have definitely maybe another leg on it. Great volume even recently. Oh no, I guess it's got more history on the weekly up here, huh? BEP's yet to move. You would assume at some point it will based on the current climate. Shopify, all-time high flag. That one. Surprised that was that. I don't think that was on any list. Well, nothing that was actionable. It may have been on the. I think it was on the IBD 50, but it was extended from a breakout, so I didn't add it to the list. I only added things that could be acted upon. Etsy crossing a trend line. Xilinx crossing a trend line. It's just not drawn. Twilio, same thing. I just missed CDNA again. There we go. CDNA poking at all-time highs. Maybe base out a little bit. We shall see. So check out our buddy Tesla. Looks like it's sort of perked its little head up a little bit. 682. Volume not really heavy. Could do anything today. Nasdaq back to 0.8. Just good stuff all the way around, man. Good stuff. I'm quite sure what's I guess almost anything's good to jump on. What you doing here, Ellie? Just watching? You got full bags already? You adding to something? Microsoft? Not bad. Good price bar, that's for damn sure. How about Apple? Let's check out the big ones. Oh, Apple's starting to get froggy. SQ, NIO, AI. Okay, okay. Ooh, great day on Friday. At least volume-wise. DDD. You're liking the DDD pop, huh? And space. Space. That was a huge, it was like a 39% day yesterday, Friday, with that FAA clearance. I guess that's what some institutions were waiting for, was a little bit of government paper. I'll give me some government paper. Maybe I'd go up 40%. Bam! I mean, that kind of volume. That's the start of something, man. Should have said wait to the end of the day on that one, Ellie, probably. It's a loose new rule on good news. You can do some options with it. Yeah, on a 40% day, what should be the pullback the next day? 3%? Muhammad with Workhorse. Also has some good volume. A little bit of flag under the 200 day. Not too bad. Yeah, I'll definitely shut up about it. That's for sure. Yeah, pretty good day today. Good volume on the intraday chart. A little bit of topping out action, but nothing too bad. Easily could overcome that. Not quite sure what the. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Yeah, it does look pretty good, Muhammad. Accumulation distribution is pretty garbage. Of course, that's the day that really killed it. But even since then, we'll see. But it looks like it's definitely moving or trying to, curl back up. Probably doesn't have any earnings or anything, but yeah, they're still in the red there. But yeah, not bad, man, not bad. That looks pretty good. AMC popped up into the triangle. Shh. Wow, wow, that looks actually very impressive. Amazon's meh. Yeah, they'll all get there. They can't have the Nasdaq up 3% every day. It'll get there. I still think that's a nice cup and handle. Speaking of which, I don't think Amazon was in the paper. Hmm. AMC example of a pump. Talking to me, Muhammad? What I mean whenever what do you mean like when I say it looks good? Is that what you're referring to? Well, it's just a big flag. Just a big giant bull flag. The volume signatures are manageable. I mean, your biggest pops are green rather than red. You're you got these closing in the upper-ish part of the range. All these big ones. I mean, and then even after you've had your big pops here, once you start going sideways, your volume gets lower. It's just textbook good stuff. There's nothing even now there's really nothing bad about it, which is a little bit crazy. I mean, really, it's nuts. Reminds you a little bit of Dogecoin. It's like, why should this stupid thing be moving? Kind of think about AMC the same way. It's like, why should this dumb thing be moving? But I mean, that is a pretty nice, very traditional symmetrical triangle bull flag scenario. And, you know, technically should be continuing. It's nuts to say, but that's just what it looks like. Oh, what's up, Ellie? You guys F. This thing won't stop. That natural gas bull flag. Natural gas rocking. Should have actually bought some of this thing. And there you go, Muhammad's workhorse. Muhammad's getting us some good stuff these days. Of course,
As well.
I'm mixing with Rob. Rob
Yeah.
had good stuff too. Muhammad and Rob were kind of like the comeback kids, if you will. SSYS. SSYS looking good too. Well, it's not 3D Systems, but
Yeah, I'm out of cash to be honest. So
NIO
there's no
with some
point
good
about.
volume. Yeah, I got a
And I
position in my
got
big account I'm trying to fill.
and I got analysis analysts change into outperform. So I'm gonna see more volume coming in.
NVIDIA. The analyst what?
More analysts saying that the NIO outperform.
Oh,
So you're gonna see more volume coming in.
on NIO?
Yeah. I buy more today morning, and I'm out of cash. Lol.
Another intelligent driving company. Yeah. Yeah, good moves for NIO. Need to see a little bit more volume, but Tesla doesn't have volume either. Oh, I guess Tesla does, actually. How about today? I haven't looked at it really today. I had the little ramp last week. Little ramp up to where we're at. So that's good.
I wonder at what price Philips sold Tesla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to find this out. You know?
Why you thinking they sold it on the open market, or they probably, if you're gonna sell, like, I don't know, would they say 3 billion or was it 30 billion? If it
I
was
don't know.
yeah, I don't know either, but they could have gone to someone private and just be like, hey, you want to buy some Tesla? And be like, yeah, sure. Wonder how they were. 3.6
Actually,
billion.
yeah, actually they could. You're right. I'm not sure though if they could sell the entire chunk.
Oh, sure
That
they
sounds
could.
good.
Yeah. 3.6 billion between entities like that, they could do that. I don't know.
Okay.
It's all good. Why does that interest you so much? You looking to see the volume or something in the charts?
Yeah. I'm
Although,
looking.
yeah,
I
it
don't
would be
think
interesting.
you can move somebody like like even if you say, okay, so somebody went through the somebody went they sell it on OTC market, right, or something, not OTC but like between the parties, then obviously you remove someone who was buying this stock on the open market, right? So it's like an absence of a volume. There should be some some fingerprint on the market with such a big trade, I think, in a way.
Well, I think it depends. I mean, I don't know. I won't get too caught up in. Keep in mind, someone's selling $3.6 billion of Tesla all the time. I don't think there's really. I don't think there's
Okay.
that. I don't think there's that. I mean, look at the volume. If you look at that's what your average daily volume's telling you, and not all of this is high frequency trading. So if you look at the average volume is 30,700,000 times 680. That's 20.8 billion a day. If they spread that 3.6 billion over 5 days, you're not going to notice that. It's going to get washed up with the opening ticker. They probably just sold it on the open over a week or something like that. They probably, yeah. It's cool though. I mean, it's interesting they sold. They just sold it for operational purposes, but
I don't know. You don't sell it 100% for operational purposes. You know what
I
I
don't
mean? Like,
know.
it's really weird.
Well, now think about it. I mean, they're Panasonic. They're a huge business and very old. They may have stakes and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I know. I mean, it is weird to sell 100%. They've got to hear what everybody else hears about stock going up. Maybe they just don't care. It seems weird, but yeah,
I do think that the Tesla is getting into the market of batteries and becoming a direct competitor. So, like, holding their stock could be just, some sort of violation or just a bad vibe of like holding the stock of the company who's going to compete with them. because they said they're going into electric cars market, right? So now Tesla is there.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if you can double dip.
Um,
Microsoft held Apple stock for what? For like 2 decades or something? Or is still
yes.
holding?
Yeah. It's in all honesty, it's just not worth the mental overhead to even think about it. A lot of other stuff to fill our heads with, to be quite frank with you.
Okay, I don't know. I found it interesting. Ignore it. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm just saying, like, don't spend hours researching it, you know? That's all.
I don't have it.
Yeah. Yeah, it pretty much feels like a pretty wide bull market, though.
Yeah, you're right. I was
That,
wrong.
I wish I would have jumped on that natural gas play. I just can't buy something that's that illiquid as 31,000 shares with the UGAS. But that would have been that trade worked out. Actually, let's look at that natural gas chart. Uh, natural gas. Oh, look at that breakout. Shit, look at that. Beautiful. I should text my natural gas trader friend that I met on the beach in San Diego. Like, hope you guys are in. That's pretty cool. It's funny, he talks about natural gas and it's forming this big bullish pattern. Like, when do you ever get this type of an opportunity? Not very often. Roblox. Where are they? Don't run away, Roblox. Okay, Roblox continue trying to bounce up off of that retest of the prior high. Roblox in a good position.
Wow.
Hmm. What you
Wow.
got?
Roblox. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, not bad, right? Little bit high off the low right now, but that low day.
No, no, it's actually very good. I wonder what the end of day gonna be.
I don't know. Yeah, good opening candles. Volume's a little bit
Yeah, I
lack.
don't.
Volume's a little lackluster, but not not that bad. Roblox. All right, let's take a look at our buddy Roku. See if it's participating in this part of the rally. Looks like it's starting to consolidate a little bit. Still all green days, even as the candles are flippy floppy. They're still all green. That little reversal candle in lower volume, then it flips again. Now it's flipping again. We'll see if it'll hold. Lower volume this morning, so hopefully it won't drop too far. Roku came out of that bottom very nicely, actually. Oh, Airbnb, Mohammed. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, they tried to go lower, yeah.
Yeah, Airbnb doesn't look good to be honest. Was all of the if it holds this line, then maybe. But
Yeah.
they're like late to the party.
Yeah, in
Um,
terms of moving up.
yeah, and it's a season right now for them. Like we are in the middle of renter season. I don't know.
Yeah, these companies that have a little bit of seasonality, like an Airbnb and a Generac generators too, they're supposed to be seasonal. Like in the wintertime, they're supposed to get busier. They always run prior to the season. Not always. I don't want to say like I know what I'm talking about in that regard, but I always feel like they should run prior to the season. They shouldn't run in the middle. Like it's always weird. But no, I agree with you that this is lagging a little bit. The volume coming after this drop though isn't too bad down here. But then ever since in this consolidation, the market's been bullish and this thing's just kind of been meh.
It's like curling down. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think you're right. It's got to hold something. It could be the trend line. It could be. I think it's right. I think all these shorter term moving averages are all converging. So there's your yeah. Look at it. That orange one's your 20. It's right on that. It's barely below the 10, and it's being held down by the 50. So I think it's got to get above the 50.
And
And
it's
then
sitting on ideal price, by the way. If you
oh,
look
is it?
further,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, on the weekly. Yeah, pretty close to there. So yeah, that's another thing. These companies that IPO after they're mature, because Airbnb was pretty mature when it IPO'd. I think I
Yeah.
just have a harder time getting going because most of the growth is behind him.
Yeah, and they so the price they should have landed on stock was $60. On the open day, they went to 150 right away. So I think there is a lot of investors who are still, getting out of it.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, the lockup period is maybe over with. Sometimes it's like 30 days, sometimes it's 90, sometimes it's like a year. I think they have to have some kind of a lockup period. I don't know. All right, what else we got? Um, Muhammad mentioned NIO. I think we already looked at that a little bit. Oh no, coming. Oh, volume's super good on NIO on the intraday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
gonna go.
maybe I should make that my other position.
You should.
I just want. Let's take a look at some NIO. Yeah, they had a. Yeah, he did mention NIO. Yeah, that 15-minute
Um,
volume closed really nicely, and even this next candle has really good volume on it too. So, question is, where are we going and when? Should we just take a measured move out of it? Breaking
yep,
almost a long-term turnaround play. Could be a measured move.
it's going to 60. Like this is, if you consider this is a bull flag, then yeah, we're going to 60.
Going to right about. Yeah, 60 is probably a good happy medium. All right, let's see what 60 says on the stock shed. And the question is how long?
Probably a month.
8.3 according to the trend lines. 39 days, pretty close. That's not bad. Listening to Ellie walk through different rooms in his house is almost like listening to like a story on like a book, listening to someone read a book or something with sound effects. And the door closes, ka-chunk.
Yes. And then they start pumping.
Oh no,
And
no,
Richard.
no, 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 no! Please don't, please don't, no, Ellie, do not say start pumping like that. Just don't. It hurts everything about me. So
Randy turns
no,
around
no, no, no,
and
no, no,
goes,
no. Just stop. Just stop. Please don't do that to everybody. Me especially. Um, yeah, they got a two. If it gets to 60 by 8.6, which is right over here, that actually fits the trend line and fits the measured move. That's a pretty good one. That one's like 200%.
yeah.
That's really nice. And if you want to be really froggy, which I don't know would probably wouldn't be a wise thing about selling a call on top of it.
Yeah, Mohammed. I don't know.
Mo jumped out of Airbnb.
I just wait by the end of the day, by the way. Don't do it right now.
8.6 August 6th. There we go. And all they have is 60. I wonder if that 61 is going to be like Blockbuster if it gets up in that level, even close to that time frame. This if it gets to 60 by then, this 60 they'll add more option strike prices.
Yep.
Oh, see, that one's got 70 to it, which is interesting. I'm always interested to see how they deal with stuff like that. That one's got 70. Oh, that one's got 70. I wonder why this one doesn't have 70. Oh, maybe it's just all the strikes I've got. Nope, all strike prices. All right, let's do it. Let's do NIO. I'm doing NIO. That'll be my other trade.
Yeah, Mohammed. What I'm saying is wait till the end of the day was Airbnb. Just look what it does. But I would definitely sell it if you see any weakness of going down. Like if it if it gets like to 147 or something like this, I would get out. Just without thinking.
But that, but that's not financial advice.
Yeah, that's not a financial advice. Of course, nothing you say on this channel is financial advice.
Yeah, pretty much. Um,
Just overall, like if you look in the candles, it's pretty froggy, so it could be a fake out. It could still go as a market decide to like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that it's a bull market. Let's go up. It's holding right now, so
thanks for nothing. Well, that's what you get, Muhammad. You come to the channel, you get nothing.
I mean, you pay nothing, so you get shitty advice.
It's all the fight. It's worth what you pay for it. Nasdaq 0.85. Wow. Little Nordy got rid of my TQQQ. I'd have had a good day today. NIO. All right. All I have to do is push a button and I'm in.
Microsoft, like I think Microsoft is like just buy it and forget about it.
That's true.
It looks
That's
isn't it Frozen Rob scenario or I'm making it up?
um mm, maybe yeah, maybe starting it. Not quite. It's not quite a channel, but it's yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, it's a great scenario. Microsoft's great, dude. They're killing it. They're doing I think they're doing better on a lot of statistics than Apple is, which is crazy.
Mohammed, if Randy is right, we probably are gonna repeat last spring, so don't wait too long.
Which one's he talking about?
Just general. Workhorse, I think.
Oh, Workhorse?
Yeah, it was like this. I totally agree. That's my feeling for the last half a year, like entire
That was good.
2021.
Yeah,
You
see, I don't
know,
think
you
this.
buy something, it goes down. But it seems right now it's real. It's happening. I think.
Yeah.
I'm on the bull. I'm on a bull scenarios, Randy.
Yeah. I think we're
I,
going up, Maha. I mean, this is the move we've been waiting for. Everything's been consolidating for the past 6 months. So now this is when interest comes back. I mean, Workhorse, I mean, looks like it's participating in that, even with all this, whatever volume that is, which is a little going both. But it may wick you, it may not wick you, but you could buy partial if you're scared about that and just like lean into it. You could do that because I mean things do tend to turn around at actually about this time. I'm not saying that to scare you, but about the 7 o'clock at top of the hour, but they're still kind of going. Nasdaq just crossed the 0.85 or at least touched it a little bit ago. Tesla's going towards the high of the day. So yeah, I think we're in a really good spot, man. This is the time where it seems like it's scary to get involved, but it's actually early.
um, yeah, I wouldn't say early, but okay.
Well, if we're gonna go for maybe the rest of the year, it's early. If it you
Oh,
never know how long we're gonna go, but I
yeah.
mean I mean we've all been through this by now. The market runs usually for months at a time, not like days at a time. So
Mm.
we've been good for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at this point.
I think Uncle Joe has a good skill of of cutting the feet. They can implement new tax, for example, for corporate tax, and that's gonna get into the margins and basically force the market lower or like at least weaker run.
Could be. We'll see. Yeah. All you can do is go off what's right now. I don't think you can do too much with what may be happening, in the future. Question is, do I took? Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna do half. All right, and by NAL, I mean a Workhorse. Although they're both in the same sector, but this is looking super good. Let's look at Workhorse. Where could this thing get to? I mean, if it's going to go crazy gangbusters, it's probably going to go back up to towards the highs you would expect, right? Up towards 40.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me look into this.
if it gets there in 39 days, that's bonkers.
Oh,
This does look really good. Look
it
at the
does look
I mean,
very
look at
good.
the volume on the daily. You saw really good volume down at actually a little lower than that, about the 3 and 4 level. Pause at the 22.
It's still
Nice
under
little.
200 for me though. Like I think there still could be some resistance around 18 or $19.
Yeah, it's hitting 18 right now, actually. Yeah, I don't think it. I mean, it's up 12%. It's actually leading the day today. At some point, it'll try to stall out. We'll see what happens there. Great volume today, though. It's been this.
I
Yeah,
don't
this
know.
is the biggest volume it's had since that early run. Um,
Remember Space went 12% and then decided to go 40 after that. So you never
yeah,
know.
well, I mean,
Especially on those stocks, like it's low volume stocks.
this ain't that. I mean, this isn't that low volume. And actually, when you think about Workhorse,
It's
NIO,
okay.
and Tesla and Arcimoto, I think probably have a chance to maybe make it. I think I think those four, just off the top of
How
my
come?
head, like I don't think Lucid's gonna make it. Um, I mean, there's a lot of EVs that aren't gonna, but they all,
Nicola.
yeah, that's definitely gonna make it in the trash bin. Is where that one's gonna make it. But
Oh, well,
no,
it looks
Workhorse
the
with,
same.
hmm.
Look at Nicola. It looks similar to Workhorse.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the chart, actually. What I was saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, yeah. Oh, this one came down a lot more, and the volume isn't here. There's not near enough volume here. It did have some volume at about the 20 level. They tried to support it there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, maybe Nikola. Yeah, the volume's not there though. But no, Workhorse, they do those electric work vans. So if they get a jump on that compared to some of the other big van makers, then I think they have a chance to own like the UPS niche maybe. Maybe they'll just start
Didn't they
making.
lost a USPS contract?
They what?
Didn't they lose USPS contract?
Oh, is that what that was? Yeah,
Yeah.
they lost some contract, didn't they? Yeah, like I said, that was just based on my head off the top of my head without I don't have deep knowledge in all of these businesses, but I mean, we just think about I, you're killing me.
Head on the top of my head.
I said earlier off the top of my head.
No, you said head on the top of my head.
Oh,
It's called blowjob, Randy.
nice. Yeah, that looks good though. Head on top of my head. The question is expiration date. I think 40. That's really good volume though. Maybe 30. 30 is still great. 17, 225. Yeah, let's do set. All right, there's 18. Touched 18. Let's see if it's going to get through it. Tesla's still trying to poke at the high of the day. 0.9 for the NASDAQ. This is it. This is one of those Mondays.
This is happening.
Looks really good. Makes no damn sense, Randy. Hold on a second.
Dude, Nvidia looks very good. That stuff is just gone.
Oh, yeah. Completely agree with that.
And it's a heavy stock.
What do you mean heavy?
Just overall volume, like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not easy to move stock.
Oh, dude, the volume on it is massive. I tried to do something on that, but I'm sure the oh
No,
It
you
moved into
probably
AMC.
the premium probably off the roof. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
you
It's
should buy it.
no, no, it's way too high now. This one moved first. This is your freaking leader right here. You buy this on pullbacks to the 50-day. If it ever gets there, you load up on that pullback to the 50-day.
Yeah.
You just let it go.
There is a chance it's never gonna get to 50. No, not at least it'll still hit like 1,000 or something like this.
Maybe. I'm just saying,
Maybe
like,
so.
pullbacks to the 50-day are kind of one of those buying opportunities that you get, but it's pretty, yeah, you're right. It's pretty, it could be even a pullback to the 10-day in these scenarios. Those 10 or
Yeah.
20-day lines that I've got could be good add-on points. Yeah, just blast. That's actually, I did take that little trade for last week. I didn't have anything past last week. That did pretty
I
good.
actually really like Tesla movement. I think it's still in accumulation.
Oh,
Like
dude,
it's very, the longer
absolutely.
it goes, the better. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Roblox. Look at Roblox. Roblox going for it now.
Gone would be 770, like around there, 750. That's next resistance.
For Nvidia.
No, for Tesla.
Oh, Tesla. I didn't talk about Tesla.
Mm,
Did I?
no,
Or did
I
I?
just we did. Oh, never mind. I said I really like how the Tesla is forming, how there is accumulation right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Tesla. Tesla's another level. Yeah, they don't. I, I think it'd be. They have such an interesting problem. The problem is they just can't make enough cars.
Wow,
I
what a
mean, that's
problem.
that's their problem. All right,
Let me
Workhorse down from
take out my
18.
small violin.
This channel is based on Tesla. What you got, Blatt?
Yes.
You can post something in stocks or something? All right, so Workhorse didn't break out right there. I mean, that was all good action though. Let's be clear about that. That was very good action. So
I think you need to buy on this pull, to be honest. Not
on the
gonna lie.
drop,
Yeah.
yeah, good. Let's see what the quote went from. Oh, they don't even give me a quote yet.
Put buy 1/4 of your position or something, and then see what it goes during the day.
Yeah, I could do that. I still don't
And
know
if
what.
it gets like at 18, then you buy another quarter.
Bled's gonna get the Maverick by Ford. Screw that. Get the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I want Cybertruck.
I don't know. I loosely have the feeling. I don't know. I'm just on the Tesla train. I'm just on it. Everyone
I
else,
want Cybertruck, to be
and
honest.
that's what the whole you know first mover advantage is that everyone else is just copying, and that's what everyone's doing. They're all just copying what Tesla's
But,
doing. They're all just
but
copycats.
I'll disagree with you that Tesla was the first mover.
Oh, come
and I
on.
actually, no, not in general. In like, I'm talking right now. Like this year,
Oh,
NIO was leading the market of EVs. I think.
oh no, yeah, I'm referring to the actual product.
Yeah, sure. I'm not
Yeah, I think
gonna
I'll
argue with
get a
that.
little bit of workhorse on this pullback. It's good advice.
Usually, what I've seen was this pullbacks. It's intraday pullback. It's two things. Like one, it fails and it just goes to the like opening price, or it just rallies from there and never revisits that point.
Yeah, needs to keep. I mean, it's already at average volume. Well, close. 20 million's average. 18 is where it's at. So, I mean, this early in the day, that's going to be a really, really good volume day. We've got to see where the price is going to go. But yeah, I did take that partial position on that. I'm like way too heavy Tesla on this account. My other account, I only have one Tesla position.
Yeah,
But
Blair. So you can joke about Maverick. You need to buy a Tesla because Randy, we need to
I don't
pump those
know.
bags.
Yeah, hell yeah, get those bags going. Now I don't know what the that Maverick looks like. What's the Ford Maverick? Sounds like a weird name for Ford.
And then trying to relaunch 150 was electric.
Oh, well, Fords are turds anyway, so
Uh,
I
that's
got it.
fine.
So I'm a car guy from back in the day. Like I'm just a car guy through and through basically. That is ugly as dog. Why would you buy that and do that to yourself? Why would you do that to your person? You know what that looks like? It looks like a cheaper Honda Ridgeline. And that's saying something. I'm a Honda guy, but that truck is garbage. This is worse than that. Look how ugly that is. All this soft, round little. It's a box with little rounded curves. They just put like a 2-inch round on every little corner of this thing. It's ugly. I
It's a
expect better of you,
bicycle,
Blay.
guys.
Better. I expect better. All right, what do they got for
Who is the Maverick for? The kind of person with a lot of ground to cover.
Girls.
Who needs a tight turning
A
radius
girl.
to parallel park in narrow spots and a 4.5
Wow.
foot flex bed to haul what they need to haul.
girl?
The kind of person who wants to get around the city and escape it.
Sounds like
Who
the
keeps
same
things
guy.
moving
Girl.
and gets things done.
Okay,
For
there's
the
the guy.
kind
I
of
was in the
person
backseat.
who goes
He's
the
in the backseat.
distance with a standard
in
2.5
front.
liter hybrid engine that has a
Oh, it's a
targeted
hybrid?
EPA
Oh,
estimated
come
city
on.
fuel economy rating of
No,
40
wait,
miles
wait.
per
There
gallon
was-
and
they have
500
Hold on.
miles.
electric one.
What was that?
Electric 150, no? Google it.
No, yeah. Well, hold on. I
Miles
wanna see
of range
if
on a
there's any
single
guys
tank of
driving
gas.
this truck ever.
It's for the kind
'Cause
of
that's a
person who's
marketing
got
choice.
stuff to bring, who needs a truck that's got available max towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds.
4,000
It's for the kind of
pounds.
person who needs space. Space
That a
for
lot?
their
I don't know.
things, space for their
That's a
friends,
lot. My van
space
is
for their
3,600.
family. A truck
Girl.
with functional storage options, room for 5, and a full-size second row that can hold them all.
You should
It's
call
for the
that guy
kind of
Soy Boy as well, so just make sure that
Should what?
you should call that guy Soy Boy.
person who
Toy
wants
boy? Yeah,
technology at
definitely
their
toy boy.
fingertips, who wants a
Soy
truck
Boy.
with
I'm sorry, what?
Soy Boy.
Soy boy? I'm not familiar with that
an
term.
8-inch touchscreen, Apple
go.
CarPlay compatibility for your iPhone, Android
At least you
Auto,
can put your
5
glasses on top of the
performance-enhancing
touchscreen.
drive
That's something that's
modes,
good.
and wireless charging capability, just to name a few.
I
The
think
kind of
it's a
person
girl.
who needs their
Lovely.
Maybe I was
truck
just
to
telling
be
a
as
story.
versatile as they are, with a flex bed system whose vertical and
Just assume
horizontal
they're
slots are
good.
Now they got
customizable
contract.
and
There
has
you go.
outlets so that they can charge whatever they need to charge. Because they create stuff, they do stuff, practical stuff, spontaneous stuff, all kinds of
So
stuff.
they put the obligatory
so who is the
2x4,
Maverick for?
which
The kind of person who
First of all,
wants
you don't
all
put
that the
2x4s
Maverick can
across your
offer.
bed like
Slots are
that.
custom.
I get maybe they have slots for it or something. That's not a standard thing. That's kind of cool.
customizable and has
All right, so you F1. Oh, that's the Lightning, right? F-150 Lightning.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be their all electric one.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's not that bad looking, but still. Ticket Blood's a Ford guy. We'll never hear from him again because I'm making fun of Fords.
Yep. I think he left like 5 minutes ago.
Probably, but that is a butt ugly truck. I'm really shocked they're even putting that in the marketplace. Like the first time I saw the Honda Ridgeline, if you guys aren't familiar with the Honda, and I love Honda by the way. I think they're really, really good car company and stuff. It's better this year, but the old ones are just the worst. The absolute. I'm not just look at this thing. I'm not just crapping on Fords. Look at that. That is just.
It's a favorite car of ISIS.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Or Toyota.
It'd be this, and then it would be that other truck. It's just like side by side, and you just blow them both up, and the world would be a better place. This truck, this at least looks halfway decent. That's all we get. You can get one picture.
You're a tough customer, Randy.
Yeah. Those are the old Ford Lightnings. Those used to have a bunch of horsepower. They were fast. There are some SUVs that were Lightnings that were just insanely fast, even for heavy SUVs. Anyway, starting at 40K for the Lightning. I'd still rather get a Cybertruck.
The Neo still going.
Look at that thing, beautiful. And if it's got a tailgate like that, come on now. That's super.
It's not
That is
beautiful.
super cool.
It's not beautiful.
That is
You
super
can't call
cool.
you can't call it beautiful.
Correct. I would agree with you. I don't think beautiful would be the term for it. Yeah, but it's been growing on me. I like it. But this tailgate is awesome. That is super cool.
I like the torque, and if there's going to be unlikely event of zombie apocalypse, I can use it as a tank.
Hell yeah. I just thought of something that's really going to suck. The first person that gets hit by one of these is going to get cut in half. Holy crap. I just thought of that. That's going to be pretty brutal.
So what I thought it was actually to install a blade on the front.
Oh. Do it right on the ridgeline where the headlights are. Stick a...
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so their heads will
Come on,
roll
man.
on the window. Think about it, and it's like ramp up,
Well,
so
yeah,
they
if
can
it's
just fly up.
don't do that right before the school year starts, Ellie. That's messed up.
That's all fun.
All
What
the
are you
little
talking
baby
about?
kiddos going to get decapitated by the Ukrainian Cybertruck. That is not a good headline. That
No,
is
I'm
not.
gonna measure it so it's above their head. It's fine.
It's going to get rolled over by the Cybertruck.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
It's gonna be like 14 and up. It's gonna cut their head.
There you go.
Below
I
14
appreciate
is
that.
gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm working on it.
So, but I really like this. Like, they should have done this decades ago with trucks, is try to put extension for the tailgate. I'm not sure if that's going to make it into the production model, but that's super cool. I like the outlets in back of trucks. They should have done that years ago too. Put outlets in back of trucks. Just put some inverters on them. Anyway, I got a long list of gripes with vehicles, so don't get me more started. All right, workhorse back up. 0.87 for the NASDAQ. You mentioned NIO.
Everybody left the channel. Like, just me and you.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Wow. They really did. Yeah. Well, I did leave.
After he starts shitting on Ford.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. It is a butt ugly truck, though. Actually, out of that and the current Ridgeline, I'd probably buy the current Ridgeline. Look at Roblox, man. Roblox got volume in it late, but look at it.
Okay.
Roblox. Yeah, I should have put something into Roblox.
And
All right, Tesla going up. Not quite. Oh, a little bit.
I hope you got NIO.
Yeah. No, yeah, I did. I bought it when I mentioned I was going to buy it.
Nice.
So I got it. Yeah, so my main account is so full of Tesla, I'm worried I'm not going to actually perform well until 10 years from now. I have like so much Tesla.
Lol.
Lol. Well, seriously, I've got stock. My two biggest positions are Tesla stock and 2023 June call. Those are my two biggest positions in that account. And then I've got the next one is that ETF that has some space, or not the ETF, the mutual fund that has some SpaceX.
Mm-hmm.
That one. And that makes up 40, 50, 60, 72%, 73% of my account. So then now I have three options positions: NIO, Trade Desk, and Microsoft.
I think Kelly Wood did a mistake, was not putting SpaceX in ARKX. You know, they have like a space ETF.
Oh yeah, well you can only buy that during certain periods, and I don't know how they make the decision who they sell the shares to, because I mean, when you think about it,
I think ARK has the SpaceX. I think.
I thought we looked at it. Let's go look at it again, but I could have swore we looked at it. What is it? ARK what X?
No, just ARK. No. Just I think just company overall has a stake in SpaceX. I don't think they tied to their ETF.
So they just bought it for themselves?
Yeah.
Well, let's Google ARK by SpaceX.
It's gonna do SpaceX holders.
ARK Invest, New Space, can't buy SpaceX, but these are okay. Their space ETF actually is pretty garbage. With what's in it, I mean, it really just needs to be SpaceX.
They want me to pay money.
Space exploration. If you look at what's in this thing, you'd think half of it would be actual SPCE, but it's not. Trimble, 3D printing, Iridium, defense and security, LHX. Their ticker's 2618. Is that even possible? What is that about? Thales, Amazon. They have Amazon in a space ETF. Seriously? It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Yep.
Is this intraday? Or what is this? Premium discount range? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with this thing. But SPC, you would think SPCE would be on here, right?
Yeah.
It actually has the name Space. It's this ticker. Yeah. They do some good stuff, but I think they just reached too far with that one.
I think you just evaluate stuff. They have their own thinking.
Well, they should have named it something different.
No, I think they're riding the coattails.
Although I guess it does say innovation. Maybe it's not space innovation, but just regular innovation.
They have a bunch of innovation there in their ETFs.
They've got an Israel innovation ETF. How's that
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. They're buying Israeli tech companies.
There's some great Israeli tech companies.
Yep.
They're really equal weight here. They don't have any favorites. Look at that. ITRN. Let's look at that one. What's that? ITRN. Not bad. Okay. All right. Cell. Yes, no. Does it exist? Cellcom Israel?
No, you can just
maybe it's not in the US. DRIO. Maybe they bought it on the Israeli exchange.
No, it could be represented by different ticker in New York stock.
Yeah, it could be. KRNT. There's an all-time high. What's it called? Cellcom Israel. Cellcom Israel. CEL. Oh
Yeah.
no, CEL was a symbol.
Okay.
It was two L's, right? Yeah. CJCLXZ. How about that one? No? Okay. Must not be.
Just ignore it. I wouldn't buy telecom companies anyway, so it's stupid, especially with SpaceX coming in.
KRNT, Dane, ugh. ECP. Yeah, they're riding the coattails on their Tesla calls is what they're doing. And they're just like throwing stuff up in the air, I think is what they're doing. Seeing what sticks. All right. All right, back to regularly scheduled garbage programming. Getting off the other garbage programming. CRISPR Holding, Roblox.
Okay, so Neo broke up. Tesla breaking up.
It's trying to, yeah. Looks like it's needs to get past that. Needs to get past the trend line. Little consolidation thing. Are you asleep, James? My boy's asleep on the chair over there. That's
nice.
weird.
It's like a cat.
Right? Yeah. That looks pretty. Look at that nice consolidation right under that trend line. That thing's going to have a blow off day someday, one of these days. It's going to have another one. Maybe combine both of these candles. I don't know, but it looks like it just ready to go.
It's heavier to move than NIO. That's why it's lagging. That's sad. I mean, I think just in general, large cap underperform comparing to small
Sure.
caps.
Yeah, yeah. They're just well, the benefit of that is they're less schizophrenic. That's the benefit of that, right?
I don't know. Look at Amazon. Like the market is going up. Amazon's like, I don't know. I'm going to take my
Well,
time.
that doesn't mean it's schizophrenic. Well, if you use Amazon as the example, we talked about how nice and ranged this base is. I mean, that's pretty nice right there. I like the range that they're putting in.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Amazon becomes stable coin.
good. That's so good. You have no idea. No idea how good that is. 0.94 for the Nasdaq. Tesla was
No idea
going
how
for
to.
Tesla was going for the high when I left it there. Even on the
No
intraday.
idea.
Yeah, which means it'll probably bow out because the volume's declining. Probably gonna see the high of the day here in a little bit.
Hmm.
NIO 7.1. If this market stays this good, it's gonna be a good rest of the summer. We'll see. Nvidia. I should have took a longer term option on my little pullback buy there is what I should have done.
Dude,
That was
Nvidia is just mind blowing.
now if you look at the volume with hindsight right now, it's inevitable.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just freaking inevitable. It's gonna keep
but if
going
you look
too.
in the chart, do you think that's what Amazon's gonna repeat? Like it's gonna base for a year and or whatever, 2 years, and then it's gonna run off?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Why wouldn't it?
I don't know.
So so you have to get your head out of the anxiety of your money and put your head in the business that you're investing in. Like what about Amazon is suspect? What about Amazon puts you, makes you uneasy in terms of its business or, ability to grow its, whatever. Like nothing. Amazon is a behemoth. I got no qualms with Amazon about it moving at all. Damn, should have taken that Roblox trade. Amazon's
Take
great,
it.
man.
A lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, at some point in the future, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, this is a $10,000 stock, Amazon. Unless they decide to split it.
No, they're not. That's why it's not. It doesn't pump like Nvidia. Even Nvidia is more, reachable for people.
But people don't matter. Institutions matter.
Wow.
They do. That's the way it works.
You
Institutions
just
move
need.
these markets. You and I don't move the markets, Ellie. You said yourself it takes a lot of money to move these things. It takes institutions. I'm not saying, the people outside my window I want to, or I'm just saying in the markets, people don't matter. Institutions matter. And you look at AMC like that, that's like people grouping together, but that's very rare. They're not going to do that across all these assets. Institutions buy all this stuff up. The fact of the matter is, and we talked about this last time, most people invest through mutual funds, and that's why they get that money every month. So
Dude, mutual fund sucks. I'm.
I agree with
It's.
you, but they've got a lot of money, and
Um.
they buy it
When
all.
was it? Like a few weeks ago, there was another person who I forced to get out of the mutual fund, and the
Into an
story was
index
like
fund.
this. Into VU, for example, into ETF, like anything. And so the guy got into mutual fund in 2004,
Mm.
and
Oh
for the last
gosh,
15 years, that thing did him 5%.
I did that with my neighbor too. I got her out of a
It's
target date
it's
fund.
ridiculous.
It's a scam. I mean, talk about a scam. We talk about scams in crypto. Talk about a scam. Most mutual funds are scams.
Yep.
How good would our mutual fund do, Ellie? We'd have a kick-ass mutual fund.
Yeah, we'll make money out of other people. That sounds great. That's pretty
No,
much their target.
no, make money for other people. I'd love to.
Sure.
I'd love to start a mutual fund that just doesn't suck.
There are mutual funds we don't talk, which
I
doesn't
know.
suck. The problem is that the entry point is 10 million. Like you get into them, it's a minimum you need to put in, and they have like 10 clients or 20 clients, and you know the guys, and they're like writing you emails every week
Yeah.
saying that
Well,
they,
those aren't those are hedge funds. Those aren't mutual funds. They don't. That's not the mutual fund investor. Those, if you can write a $10 million check to a mutual fund, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe at 10 million, they'll give you the CEO's email. That's possible.
maybe I'm mixing those two. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a hedge. But no, I think starting. Although there's a bunch of archaic laws behind mutual funds. I don't know if there's like you look at what ArcX done, you look at what the dude that the BPTRX Ron whatever his name is, you know what I'm talking about, Ron Barron. You know, he's got 40% of that in Tesla. So you're able to do that in some way. Like how like the stuff that we would put money in, I think
Yeah.
would give better than market returns.
Dude, just buy VU. Like that's my default response on anybody who's asking me about investment advice.
By what?
Buy VU, the 500 Vanguard 500.
Oh, what's that one? VOO?
Yeah.
I've never looked at that. How does that perform historically? I just tell everybody to buy an index fund, like if they can get a Nasdaq index fund, I say to buy that. Otherwise, I say just get the S&P, like which would be like the SPY essentially, which still does like 8 to 10% a year. And then you look at the Qs, they're gonna do 12+% a year usually. Yeah, Qs broke out of that ascending triangle. And they're off. All right, Tesla's up 3%. That's not Tesla. That's
Need to
Tesla. All right,
change.
Tesla sold off from the line. So that was the high of the day. Maybe. Right on that trend line. What's that line from? Okay, I don't know what that line's from. That's just an arbitrary line. So forget I said that because that doesn't count. That's just a line I drew. 695, that looks like it so far topping out at about that, which is about where it, a little above where it topped out yesterday. Maybe it for Tesla for the day. Overall, though, man, pretty good day. Roblox 7.75. Workhorse 7. NIO 675. Workhorse came down. Mohammed, don't freak out. If he's still here. I don't know. YouTube always changes on how many people are viewing. I don't know who's viewing what. Where are we at? Oh yeah, 4 minutes left in this candle. Look how low the volume is. So don't freak out too much. That was really good accumulation right there. That was excellent. So we got a few days to wear this off and then hopefully continue higher. Not super mad at it. Oh, the accumulation distribution here shows a different story, oddly enough, but if I go granular, I wonder if that'll change. Let's just go to the 1 minute. Why not? Yeah, there you go. So there's your accumulation distribution today. Right there. So there's your lower volume sell-off. Got a little bit higher volume, but not much. So I still think we're in a pretty good spot here on Workhorse. That could be another potential small add-on opportunity. You could nitpick at it. I don't think that'd be such a bad thing. Good day. What's left to break out? I mean, it looks like it's not already too far. Workhorse is a decent candidate. I can get off this 1 minute, go back to the 15. Oh, Oh, there's Peloton. How's Peloton doing? Forgot about Peloton for a minute. Doing okay. Not as explosive as a Roku, but it's above the moving averages. Looks like your 50 is flattening, so that's not bad. I was trying to start at the top and go down. I ended up in the middle. All right, you guys, Workhorse. All right, Roblox consolidation could lead to a potential buy at a dip. There's NIO. Nope, that's CIS. All right, NIO. Did that actually break out of the high? May have double topped. Don't have enough time on the 15-minute, it looks like. May have double topped on NIO right there. Give it a few more days. Maybe it'll try to rally through. Etsy. All right. Etsy looking good. Nice
I mean, this is like,
consolidation.
everything looks good, but it's,
I
you
know.
know.
I'm pretty spread out on my cash account. I think I have a lot more positions than I usually do. I think I have like 10 positions. Yeah, I have 10 positions in my cash account, which is a lot more diversified than I usually am. But I think I'm gonna try. I'm trying to hold them for longer because I've got some pretty far out options on those, and my problem is I always sell them too soon. So my choices were I either buy shorter term options and stay focused, or I just go more diversified and try to hold them for a longer period. So I think I'm choosing the latter as a little bit more safety.
I'm just gonna wait. I think this is I'm too exposed anyway, so just sit in my hands and wait for things to play out.
Yeah. Hey man, with the
If
NASDAQ
you-
poking up, it's not a bad decision.
If you're right about bull market, then we need to wait for at least a month or two for things to mature to the value we expect.
Yeah, I hope it stays like that. I mean, Nvidia's out. I mean, yeah, look at all the big ones. I'm gonna bounce. Let's look at these big
Yeah,
guys
I
first.
actually need to go.
Yeah. So Apple curling up a little bit. Apple's not backing away from the highs. That's a great sign. Amazon has that cup and handle. That's a great sign. I mean, it's not backing away. These aren't backing away from the highs. They would have to like just completely fail, which is possible.
No,
But
I'm totally up with you. With Apple, Apple looks great. Amazon looks shit. I don't like how it looks. It's curling down again.
what are you talking? It's got a perfect cup and handle on it.
Yeah, but it broke. Like it could have built like a bull flag or something, but it
It
actually
doesn't
went
do what you
down.
want it to do. It does what it does, and then you analyze
No,
it. You don't. You
no.
analyze
Yeah.
it. You don't.
Amazon looks worse than Apple.
I think they both look about the same. Actually,
Okay.
Amazon's closer to all-time highs than Apple. I think. Well, maybe not today. I don't know. Apple has that weird little pop-up in the middle that kind of negates that statement, maybe. But I think they both look fine. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with either of them. That's what I'm saying. I think they're both good. They're both. Yeah, Amazon's closer to the highs. Microsoft is already in highs. I think this is going to overtake Apple at some point. Be the number one.
Microsoft looks similar to Nvidia.
Yeah, I disagree on that one. They're leading. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. They're both leading. Microsoft was leading in all of 2021. It moved out into a high. Remember early January. It didn't, crazy rally because the market wasn't ready for it. But look at it. It's higher lows, higher highs. It's been trending up. So Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, all good. Tesla coming out of a low. I know it's not in the tops of the rankings anymore, but I think it's down like number 12 or 10 or whatever it is. But if that reverses back up higher, we get some additional volume in this thing, that thing's going to freaking blow. And yeah, Nvidia is already gone. Like, really gone. I wonder what Berkshire Hathaway is doing, not that they're doing anything. Yeah, they're pretty stagnant. They haven't done as good. They're pretty stagnant.
Okay, I need to go.
Cool.
Thanks.
Bouncing
Sounds
too.
like Great.
All right, y'all.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.